an interesting thing too. But we'll get more into that as we go in. We're going to go ahead and jump in. So if you want to count us down, Seraphin, I guess we'll go and jump.
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
And just to start off this run, too, I would like to read out a couple quick things here. We've got a $25 donation from Esoteric and Chaos Pixie, just saying Metroid Fusion Lakifume's hard patch. And we also got a $275 donation from Ziggy Pigster, saying, donating one last time before the end of the event to help you meet the goal. Shoutouts to Seraphin and Chrysogrim as they tackle Metroid Fusion. Money goes towards the remaining goals for Crypt of the Necro Dancer, Pokemon Puzzle League, Adventure of Rika, and Tunic. Good luck to all the runners.
That's insane. Huge shout out to Ziggy.
Two things on that. One, Ziggy, you're insane, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Ziggy.
And two is I did speak to Chaos Pixie, and since the goal for Metroid was already met, that got applied to the Cape for Tunic.
Okay, perfect.
Chris, you want to talk about some of the stuff that Lax Patch does, since it's probably going to come up pretty quick here?
Sure. Same with the co-op as well. As you'll notice, I'm just kind of hanging here. So one thing we have going on is the co-op script. Not only do we share power-ups, we also share health and ammo at any given time. Oh, speed booster start, nice. We also share like world states and stuff. So if we do like locks, or if we're at the end of the game and the escape sequence has started, that's also shared, which is fantastic news. And then there's the Lakifume modded patch. He has a lot of insane, I can't talk and focus, so Speed Booster Start was not what I wanted right here. But he has a lot of interesting mods like Bloodstained Shirando and Syphilionite Kind and Fair, and Harmony Dissonance. But what it does in this one is there's a constant multiplier applied to a lot of things like damage and stuff. There's other things like slower fire rate for our beam, as well as... Oh, I bought the number.
Big tosses, because he puts big tosses in everything.
Yeah, big tosses. Sorry, I can't talk and play the game at the same time. Speed Booster Start is one of our worst kind of things that we can go for right here, because we have to bypass Morph Ball and get Speed Booster to carry all the way up here, which is fun.
Speed Booster Start is also one of the best starts you can get in a way, because it just looks really cool to do all these Shine Spark tricks.
Yeah. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. That's not going to work.
The glow looks really cool with this suit.
It does. We do have Sector 1 available as well at the start, so I'll be doing that route. We can showcase the fun start.
So I'm just going to wait up here in the hopeful event that you get missiles.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of us, a lot of communicating and potentially waiting in places. There we go. Being ready for us to pick up the power-up that the other one needs. All of our models are hidden with high jump and jump balls. That's fun.
And after the Archipelago run yesterday, most of you should know that Chris is an expert in just waiting to get things, so...
Yeah, that was atrocious.
You'll also probably see us save more often than you would ever see anyone's safety save in a marathon run, ever. Because Lakifume's patch, amongst other things, does a damage increase on basically everything, which makes everything in this run incredibly dangerous. Most things for quite a while will just one-shot us.
The big thing here is that we have to head into sector, the good old sector here with no missiles, which we need to defeat the atmospheric stabilizers. So I get one shot at this trick, and I failed it, so we're gonna have to restart that. But yeah, it's great. So if we can't get the Shine Spark to maintain in that room, oh, I did the.
Did you reset? You should have just killed us. That actually would have. Because that might desync us, because I can't really die up here.
Oh, true. Well, yeah. Let's hope it resyncs. Yeah, you normally need missile launchers to defeat the atmospheric stabilizers, and that will unlock the room. But since we don't have that, max difficulty Trick Logic expects us to be able to just bring a Shine Spark in and get it first try. So that's fun. Good grief, this hurt.
How much life are you at right now?
Oh, daggone it. 29.
Okay. I'm gonna refill us.
I'm gonna just die for us because I got stuck again. Hopefully that resyncs
There we
us.
go.
That was all part of the plan, promise.
Alright, I'm back at 99.
99, yep. Okay.
So this script that we are running that lets us do this is held together by duct tape. Quite literally. It runs on an archaic version of this hard. And if anybody ever wants to take a look at it and poke around and see if they can make it work better or with newer versions of it, I highly doubt Miles the Nerd would mind you doing so at all.
I was like a frame off. Daggone it. This is one of the hardest tricks to start with.
I
Quite the
think
spicy
since
start.
This is held together by duct tape is being a little bit generous. It's I'd say it's more like with shoestrings and off-brand Scotch tape.
Yeah. Sometimes it does definitely feel like that.
Ooh, that might get me killed instead. Or I can hit the door. Nice.
Oh, I have a quick announcement to make.
Ooh.
We have reopened the Poison Chris donation incentive.
Oh, for the... Okay.
So, if anybody wants to donate $5 during this run, Chris Grim will eat one of his any flavored jelly beans, including Bean Boozled, Super Sour, and Super Spicy. So you might get a Carolina Reaper one there.
There
Love
also
to hear
should be a bid war for this run coming up soon.
Yikes.
Alright, and that bid war is now open, so we have
There
a
we
save or taunt the animals, because you can't actually kill the animals in Metroid Fusion, but you can just
we go.
decide to not save them, especially in the randomizer. So if you want Seraph and Chrysogrim to be good people or themselves, just go ahead and let us know.
I mean, so no, we're back and forth on it. Like, Chris is very much save the animals, and I'm very much let them fry.
So it's up to you guys. Because we will go at war. Alright, combat's gonna be fun here. I think I'm gonna just play it safe and save. I think we should probably do that, considering how this is starting.
Probably a good idea.
You'll notice things are doing absurd damage. Welcome to the patch. One of those things just barely touches me for like a frame and we lose like 20 plus. It's great. I'm gonna have to jump past the horn nodes, I think.
You probably, in several places, will notice one or the other of us just standing at a recharge station so the other one can do something stupidly dangerous that would probably get us killed.
Did you see our other starting sector?
Yeah, it's 6. So
6.
I was like, ooh,
Which is a
1,
terrible
6,
start
that's-
on my lax patch.
I'm waiting for you to be like, here's Morph Ball, and then I'm gonna go and check the one Morph Ball check and get bombs, and then have to go do that terrible check at 6.
Yeah,
Because that's gonna happen.
It was a one shot. Lovely. We don't have any combat tools, huh? This is a start.
Yeah, it is.
Can I carry the... I think I can carry the Shine Spark all the way across the room again and bring it over into the... Okay.
So,
Or I could just...
for those who don't
Messed up.
know, this this patch for Metroid Fusion that allowed us to do the multiplayer Metroid Fusion came out, was it about a week after the randomizer dropped?
Did you save after the thing?
I
Chris?
did, and my map is still pink. It didn't say...
Cool.
It didn't sync the stabilizer death. Remember when we said this is held
Again.
together by duct tape? That's fine, I'll do it again. That's never happened before? Is that the line we're supposed to say here?
Yup.
Great.
So this is literally the probably worst possible start we could have gotten.
We've
this
gotten
is
some
Chris's
practice,
luck,
but Yeah, that's accurate. That's okay. We practice now.
This is the marathon run to no one's surprise. Anyone who's been around and watched me and Chris doing practice runs, this is what they've come to expect. Yep, we're gonna get something terrible, and it's not going to get better.
It's good now, by the way.
Only makes it worse.
I didn't break the stabilizer this time. It was just working.
What?
Now it's synced.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. I don't remember these being that much of a problem. Why are these horn nodes like made of steel? What's going on? Did you double lack patch? Is that possible?
No, and I very, very specifically deleted the seeds and remade it and repatched it.
So, what do you think's a good plan here? He's one shot, and I can't kill them. I feel like we've definitely had these starts before.
Right?
Oh, okay, they're not one
Shine
shot.
Spark to the right.
I need to build up the Shine Spark beforehand somewhere. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like
have to
take the
carry
Shine
it
Spark
between.
through the room like you would have before to kill the ventilator, and then just Shine Spark to the right across the room.
That's what I was trying to do the last time, but then the stabilizer was suddenly active. Also, I need a read. Thank you. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully nothing weird happens.
Hey, Christopher,
Oh no.
we just got a $5 donation from Draculina. No, there's no message attached to it, but I can assume what the intention is.
Eat the bean.
Yeah.
Eat the bean.
Draculina is my roommate. That's absolutely what they want me to do. Canned vouch. I'll do that in a second. Let me get to the other save. This is a start, that's for sure.
This run does get better once we get going. Like, as soon as we can get probably the next item, it will be much better off.
Yeah, just keep those heals maintained.
I'm trying my best.
What? I did. Alright. That's it. We're brute forcing. Yikes. So the big toss does count as speed booster. So if I can set it up right, we can maybe get big toss to the far right, and then just leave.
I mean,
Get the bean in a
yeah,
second.
you could do that. I'm at a recharge room, so like, if you can take one and then not immediately die.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do my best. Yeah, once we get, like, anything, this should get a little better. No, I just realized the thing's active now. What?
What?
I had brought the speed booster down, but my brain didn't click, hey, we're locked in this time. I like how the game's just messing with us now. It's slapping me around over here, help.
The game isn't even sure what's going on
I
right
don't
now.
think so, yeah. Alright, I guess I'll bring it in, and I have to go into speed booster, I guess, to make sure.
I wonder if it's based on whichever one of us reloads back in the game first.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's actually a thing or not.
Well, it's back, but now it's gone again, so that's great. Who knows how long it'll stay gone this time. Now I just have to somehow get across this room. Big toss me, or don't. Yeah, actually, that works a lot better, thank you. I'm free! I'm gonna go down to the save point. Because now I'm just terrified.
Great idea. So, like, that's my thing. It's like, I'm wondering if some of the weird stuff that we've had happen is because of just it's loading the game state as it was for the person who saved and got back into the game first. That might be why it desyncs some stuff.
So that bean I just ate was onion and liver. I do not like either.
Ugh.
Also, ow.
Ow.
That's sharp. Yeah, not the best bean. Alright, there should be something good that's over here to our left once I get through. Which I guess I'm gonna need space to run through, so I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Both of these guys.
I mean, if you're gonna go for the other side of the lava pool, yeah.
Ow.
You could try and get just the one check first and see what that is.
I got it. As long as I don't bonk on the door.
Remember, do not go down the shaft with the space pirates because you will die.
I will die. There's space jump. That opens up a bit.
Okay, that's huge.
Also means I can cross this safely. And this is missiles. Diffusion, specifically.
Cool.
So now you can finally progress at the top if you're still up there.
We
And
can
then,
do some stuff.
we do not have enough health for the damage run, so I guess I'm holding off on that.
Yeah, I'll hold off on that for a second.
In fact, since we still have no E-tanks, I'm just going to go back to the save room. Then we can start, hopefully, not getting stuck behind some terrible things. Mean and liver is definitely still lingering. Thank you for that bean and $5 donation. Oh, morph, nice. I can go in here now.
And
oh, an energy tank. There we go. A missile tank.
I am gonna make a safety save up here at this save room that I don't usually use, but
It's saved again too.
I'm assuming you're gonna want to get going back into Sector 1, so...
Yeah, I need to get to that morph ball tunnel that's over here, which is surrounded by enemies. I'm gonna use diffusion, I think, to freeze everybody. We should be fine. We are gonna see our missiles decrease a bit. As we mentioned earlier, our health and missiles are entirely shared, so we have to work together to make sure we're not leaving anyone stuck. Or, getting hit a lot and losing a bunch of our health, you know.
Ow!
That's an energy tank, okay. Hopefully that helps.
I mean, I picked up the red X at the same time, so... Ow.
Oh, well.
Just lose a tank and a half.
Make me feel less important, okay. Alright, so that's done. I guess with diffusion I can probably sneak down the, well, I have more ball too. Is it charge?
Yeah, I just picked up charge outside Arachnus.
So our go mode and what we're
so
looking for here is
Arachnus.
we need to have charge beam, plasma beam, and gravity suit in order to go and get the Sector 4 locks. Once Sector 4 locks are open, we're able to go to the end of the game. I didn't mean to cut you off, what'd you say?
So Arachnus is our first boss of the game, is normally where you would get Morph Ball. So if you should ever come in here and don't have Morph Ball for some reason, you just can't get out if he doesn't have it. So, you know, that's fun. And has happened.
I may have bunked a tad.
So, along with that, it's a really good thing that Seraphim has the charge beam here at this point. Is all the missiles, so one of the settings that is on is that you can use missiles with any set of missiles. So you don't need to have the main missile data in order to be able to use diffusion missiles. The thing is diffusion missiles have the least damage of all of the missiles.
Not a great start.
Freezing's nice, but yeah, damage we have like nothing.
It
am I
does
good to take a
enable us
dive?
to do things that require us to like freeze enemies to use them as platforms and stuff, though.
Am I good to do a dive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Can't take it back
actually,
now.
like-
You're a little late.
I was like, you're good, but like, give me 30 seconds to get around the corner to a recharge room.
You didn't say that part of it quick enough.
You're right, I didn't.
Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna morph
You
ball
want
descend,
to
so
try
this
and
might
get down
also
the
be.
well?
Yeah.
I did just save, so
Okay, we're
we're
good.
good on that end.
Made it through.
You made it through?
Yep. Now we got missiles, so we can proceed through here as per normal. Thank goodness.
And on that note, we've also just received a donation from Slurpathon 2024 saying $5 bean train, let's make it happen.
For charity!
Do it. The main deck morphball check is missile tank.
That's an old bean. I haven't tasted that in forever. That was on like 2 or 3 editions ago. Thanks for the spoiled milk! I can't say I'm happy to see that one's returned. Whoa.
I guess I'm heading over to 6.
Bean train!
Wait, 2's normally got the blue doors, right?
Yeah. Ice
2's on
missiles.
the edge.
I wrote them down this time. Yeah, 2's on the far right. See, we're gonna have to find a way to sneak over to 2 before we can.
Somewhere.
We're gonna get power bombs so we can go to the reactor.
It could be power bomb for the reactor, yeah. That could be a thing.
Backside of 2, we're gonna have to go against the strongest enemies in the game right off the bat. Man, that just checks out for our setup so far.
It could be that. It could be screw attack to just take the shortcuts between sectors.
True.
Bombs would still be required to really do a lot in 2. Bombs are going to be required to do anything here in 6.
That spoiled milk is lingering quite a bit. Ouch.
And we just received another $5 donation from Thoriel saying, I heard $5 bean train. Choo choo.
Good grief. 1 second. This guy's being particularly rude, so I will use him as a platform. $5
Fun
bean
fact, if
train.
you donate in multiples of 5, he'll eat more than 1 bean at once.
As well, another $5 donation from Draculina saying bean train.
Nice. That one was Crest toothpaste. I'll throw another one in during the toothpaste. I can't say I know what flavor that is. All I taste is toothpaste. It's something sweet. I guess that would have been a good bean. Shame I can't really use it now.
But it was ruined by the toothpaste.
Yay. That's a lucky eye door.
Did it just let you in?
Yeah. It just opened its eye twice and I got my shots in. Oh, I bonked the door. So, big tosses are done kind of through Speed Booster in a way. And Speed Booster's faster on this, which is pretty awesome. But it seems to occasionally let us bonk doors, so that's fun. Ow, my bad. There's a double missile trick to hit during one of those phases, but we don't typically risk that because of Flag Spec, so... Alright, we're gonna try that Chainspark again. I'm just glad the spoiled milk taste is gone.
There's a few things we won't do during this run that we would do during a normal run, just because Lax Patch makes it very probable that we'll die. And there's a few things that we will do that we wouldn't normally do, because Lax Patch makes them possible, because big tosses are broken in this patch.
2 bonks. Let's go.
I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who gets the door bonks like that, because that's happened to me so many times.
Our last couple runs, I
don't know
haven't
how you
been
guys
getting them
get
anymore.
I rarely get them.
Yeah, our last couple runs, I haven't been getting the bonks, which has been great. And now I got 3 in a row, and I'm just kind of screaming on the side. So, you know, it's because it's the marathon. There we go. All right. It was, in fact, worth it. I don't think I need to tell you what that item is. You'll notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly, thankfully, Lax Patch doesn't seem to affect Screw Attack much. So, we can one-shot a lot of things now. That helps tremendously on this patch. I don't have power bombs. This room got a little... Oh, Screw Attack.
I'm gonna actually restart. I got the first check in 6, and that's it.
There's power bombs.
Never mind, I'm gonna get the other check. Alright, so I'm getting the first 2 checks in 6, and then I'm heading straight over to 3.
Okay. I guess I should probably start going towards the reactor silo after 1's done. Ow.
Yeah.
So we just got power
that
bombs.
Or take one. That or just skip the blue door and take the shortcut out of 1. Because I think it was 4's on the right?
5 is after. Which isn't going to do too much for us yet.
No, yeah, that's not going to do too much, unfortunately.
Oh, safety save. Been a little bit.
I'm gonna jump to a fight with the box if I can. No, because we need the green box. I gotta go front side and unlock those to come back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go against the Kai Hunters, which are the strongest enemy on this patch for sure.
You've got Screw Attack, you'll be fine.
I do, but we have no suit, so if I make one mistake, I'm just instantly dead. Yes, at 599 health, I am still dead.
See, I never plunked the doors. I don't know how you guys keep doing that.
This stabilizer's back. Again.
Ice Beam.
How many times we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay, Ice Beam.
Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that my theory on it is correct then. It has to do with whoever reloads back into the game first. It resyncs their world state.
This is back now too. Nice. Bonked against the missile wall that's normally there.
So I guess really the way we have to do this then going forward is whoever picks up an item last and saves last is the first person who needs to load back into the game if we die. Because that should make it resync correctly.
So don't instinctively hit X to refresh. Well, to reload back into the game. That's gonna be a hard habit to break, but I'll give my best.
Or, you know, as we constantly tell Chris, just don't die.
You are that.
Or that. Main deck items have a... like to constantly respawn, so you'll notice that that's also back. Oh, burn. Oh, we're still... This is debatably not faster, but that's fine. Just a reminder that you can choose to save or taunt the animals using donations, so feel free to make the right decision.
I will gladly go up and taunt the animals.
That's not what I meant.
Chris will also gladly go up and save them, so...
You'll make one of us happy, but not both, so choose wisely.
Just as a reminder, Slurpathon is raising money for Extra Life, which raises funds for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Proceeds are going to the Alberta Children's Hospitals Foundation, and all proceeds raised for the children's hospitals are unrestricted funds, meaning the hospitals decide where and how to spend the money to ensure that the dollars raised make the biggest impact possible. And along with being able to taunt or save the animals, you could also poison Chris.
For charity.
Alright, green locks are going to be open in a minute.
Nice. I'm about to save for the ship, so I'll get us the recharge as well.
grab the deck checks then. I guess don't grab the one at the animals, because if you go up there, you're taunting them.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the maintenance shaft stuff on the way. Just some power bomb tanks and stuff.
So we will leave that check until it's absolutely necessary, unless
Oh, fun
somebody
fact,
unless taunting is actually winning, and then we'll go up there for it.
you can actually make this guy clip the floor, and it's great. Except, unfortunately, he kind of kept going to the side, but you usually just keep looking back and forth. Fortunately, that guy lands on me. I die, so you're just gonna have to believe me. You saw him falling through. It works.
Let's see, we don't have area yet, so I can make one check. Actually, are you anywhere near a recharge station?
Recharge, no. I could go back up to the ship if you want.
Yeah, I want to try and go get these couple of heated items, since we have space jump. Actually, I'm not going to take that much damage. I'm probably going to lose us a few tanks here, though.
Oh, well, I'm down by the silo, so I guess I'll head back up.
So I'm just going in a heated room, not actually into lava, hopefully. Okay, so those... I probably not actually about a tank.
Well, I went back anyway. So we're good now. Adam will constantly taunt you in the randomizer by saying, need a hint, but if you say yes,
make a
nothing
run
happens.
through a long heated area.
Oh, I guess
So
I'll,
you might
okay.
want to stay at the ship for a moment.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Yeah, because I'm going to go all the way and fight the
Sounds easy.
White Beam X. Which is going to require me to just run through these, like, 7 rooms that are superheated.
In case we didn't mention it, just about everything that could be turned on and set to max on the randomizer is set that way. I think the only thing we don't have is the tube shuffle. But sector shuffle's on because you guys had redeemed that incentive. We're on difficulty 5 logic. Heat runs are in logic. Any missile activates mains.
Hazard run, not just heat runs.
Oh, true, yeah.
Because there are other things but that could affect that.
Despite everything that we allowed it to do, it decided to give us the worst possible start for the marathon, you know.
Marathon lock.
Yeah.
So these X are a little bit different than the one you would have seen previously, whereas these are the ones you would normally get your beam upgrades from, and they're kind of just a wait and shoot them in the eye kind of deal. And they shoot back at you when you shoot at them, but some easy jumps over them right as you fire make them pretty trivial. And screw attack lets you actually just kind of go through them. So they're quite easy to deal with. Except these missiles are the worst, so it's taking forever.
Yeah, our damage is absurd.
Okay. Just a missile tank, so everything up this way then, short of if I want to go swim in lava for that maze. Which I don't particularly want to do. Even with you standing at the ship.
Yeah, I'm definitely still at the ship.
I don't know if I want to go swim in lava, though.
I'm definitely not at the ship, but I did get his plasma beam.
That works.
It's right above where you fall in for Yakuza, so I'm gonna not go down there. Actually, would charge plasma. I guess it's more durable. I think I'm gonna turn around anyway. So technically all we need is gravity suit and speed booster. Since we'll need that to get over to where the 4 locks are.
You started with speed booster.
Ignore me.
Um,
That doesn't change the fact that we need.
we're gonna need Varia because you can't do that speed boost without Varia.
True. Yeah, the big tosses work on the cold damage that you take as well, so. I'm entering Sector 2.
Did you just skip the Yakuza?
Yeah, we don't have very strong missiles right now. I figure we'll come back later if we need to.
Yeah. It would be a terrible idea. Alright, I saved.
I do not like Sector 2, but we are dealing with that. Really, we actually just have ice cream.
So Box is a security robot that's part what's the word for it? It's part living. It has like an actual like living brain. So the X parasites were able to take it over, and now it's kind of just gone rogue.
Energy tank. There are a lot of checks here, so...
We got Box up jumping with the fighter. Box does also have a second fight where you would actually fight the core X that took it over. But there's probably not going to be a reason we have to go do that fight in Randomizer.
Did you say you had any of the doors unlocked?
I unlocked green.
Okay. I didn't mark it on my tracker. I'll head up to blue locks then.
I unlocked green, you'll have to go and unlock blue in 2. And then if you want to go somewhere else and not have to deal with 2, I'll come back there and clean it up.
Attempting on.
Chris really, really hates Sector 2.
I have ice and screw attack, so I might just look at
Gravity.
it. Oh, nice. I'm almost up to 1 locks, by the way. Thanks for the magic pancakes.
But going back around and dealing with Fox was totally worth it.
I couldn't do anything there, that was weird. Well, thanks to gravity, so we had the defense value to survive that hit. Normally that would have one-shot us. Well, we have 9 E-tanks. Its base damage is, what, 800 or something like that?
I have no idea. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Let's see. You're hitting the level 2 locks now-ish?
Level 1, but yes.
Or the level 1 locks?
I am entering the room for it
yeah.
now.
Cool. I'll just wait and I'll run over to 2 then and let you duck out of there.
Level 1 unlocked.
Oh, actually, we have jump ball actually. Yeah,
I mean, I can just stay here. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, if you want, you hate 2 though.
That'll be fine.
Alright, I'm going into 4 then, since we have gravity.
You do have the better music.
You sure you don't want to swap?
Whose audio is going through?
Tell me before I go in the sector.
It's my audio, isn't it?
It is your audio.
We should. I'll go to 4.
Okay then, I'll go back up.
Priorities. Wait, what?
This room that you're doing right now, Chris, is one of my favorite and least favorite rooms in this entire game.
Right.
Like, it's awful, but just like the idea of why somebody would add this into a game like this, like who had the audacity to make this,
Oh, the
makes me
pitfall
love
maze?
this room a little bit.
Who had the audacity? That's about accurate. I never actually get to be able to do this room. This has not been in any of our practice runs, I don't think, that we've done the past couple weeks.
I've done it in a few of them.
Oh, well. Ignore what I said then, I guess.
Again, you're not usually the one who's in Sector 2.
This is true.
And when you're done there, you can just leave. I got everything else.
Yep, I'm leaving. I'm leaving it to you. I get the fun sector.
Wide beam. So we have wide plasma ice now?
Yes.
Awesome. See, we said things would get better. It's a rough start. Of course, I'm also about to go through a very dangerous variation of Sector 2 because of the stuff that we have. And the fact that there are key hunters everywhere. And probably just getting tapped a couple of times on accident like that will just get us killed. Please grab a recharge on your way out.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Way in. I'm almost there. Survive.
So normally Sector 2 is filled with these little, like, crawling larva guys everywhere. That aren't particularly bad to deal with. They just are a little bit bulky. And after a certain point in the game, they all cocoon. And then they're just rocks that you can stand on. And then a little while later in the game, they hatch into the key hunters that are a very endgame enemy, and the game expects you to already have the damage reduction from Varia and gravity suits before having to deal with them. So they just deal a ton of damage. And because we're at one of the two suits right now, we're taking more damage than we probably should be. And they're going to be everywhere in the area I'm in currently.
In the main game, don't you get gravity suit after you're done here?
Gravity suit would be from Nightmare.
Correct.
There's weight beam.
So gravity
You
suit
have
usually.
plasma beam by the time you fight Nightmare.
Yeah, you're right. Something like that.
So we have our maximum beam now, so that's great.
Oh, did you just pick up weight?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna head back to the recharge because we are not looking so hot.
Yeah, we are not.
Our missiles suck, but at least our beam's good.
Bombs! I found
thank
normal
goodness.
bombs. They do exist.
Pretty much the only thing we're
Actually
missing
get
now is
multiple
Varia.
bombs.
Varia and 2 types of missiles are the only things we're missing. Oh yeah, so Lax Patch, you can put down bombs as fast as you click the button.
Yeah, you should do this.
I just showcased the 2. But your fire rate's reduced, so yeah, pick your poison.
There is actually a rare instance in which Lax Patch actually does have a use for those bombs. Being that if you have the option to go to Sector 6, basically only Sector 6 as a way to do anything with just more fallen bombs. That, like, very first room that's got all the little flying eyeballs in it, you can kill enough of them and get through there with just the bombs because of how fast you can lay the bombs. It's still incredibly difficult to do. I'd say on par with what Chris did with the Shine Spark in the very beginning with Sector 1. And it's not fun, but it's doable. I'm heading into Zazabi here in a minute, by the way.
Okay.
And I guess actually I can get the Shine Spark puzzle above him too. I never get to do that.
Bruh. That way, beam. Sorry about the occasional sniffle in my little quieter voice. I unfortunately got sick at the very start of Slurpathon, so that's been fun. Bit of sinus pressure, but we're okay. We're getting through it. Missile tank. So yeah, we're just looking for Various Suit at this point, and once Various acquired, then we're go mode. So if you want to put in towards that incentive for whether we save or taunt the animals, that cuts off as soon as we hit go mode.
Well, since we hit the level 4 lock open, because that's our point of no return, basically.
Gotcha. Time is running out. Ouch. Not my favorite colored grab suit, but I suppose it works. Actually, is this similar to what the Porsche color was last year? I can't remember what the Porsche color was for the MQR.
Probably.
I can't remember if that was like the weird bluish color or if that was the weird yellowish color.
Honestly, don't remember.
Another very kind door. Only one shot. Considering we still take 2 to kill them. Loud boss, fair warning.
That is one thing that a lot of the Metroid Fusion bosses have, is that they are all extremely loud.
I mean, yeah, that's why we don't go say hi to her as often as possible.
I didn't even change the color of the attack on it. These missiles are not the best. They're okay though.
So, if I were inclined to donate some money to one of you saving the animals and the other one taunting the animals, would that be an option?
I mean, you can ask to have your donation split between the two. I don't see why not.
What do we do with it?
So I could make you save the animals, Seraphim, and I could make Chris taunt the animals?
I mean, we're still probably only going with whichever's highest.
Co-op states are well, the world states synced, so I would taunt the animal, sure, but I would know in the back of my mind that they would still be safe because of Sarah.
We still only have the level 1 missiles, right?
Yeah, we just have ice and diffusion.
I'm gonna go fight Notori, and it's gonna be rough.
Nice.
I'm only gonna do it because we have screw attack, and it's gonna make the fight a lot easier. So just try not to die for a minute or two.
I think I bonked twice. We'll be fine. This area isn't as bad. Or it's pretty early. Water level load.
Okay, on to phase 2.
Missile tank.
Oh,
That's a lot of health.
yeah, being shot by plasma does not feel good. Oh! Let me out of the plant! It wouldn't let me out of the plant.
Yes. Well, now we know that's a power bomb tank. Where'd that put me? Oh, that's Saris. We also know Saris said nothing, so I
yeah.
guess I can just leave.
I'll come back for Notori later if it's needed when we have better missiles. I went through practically all 115.
Dang. We do charge plasma, so that part's nice.
I was about to go for that, and then I got hit.
Those plants are a real pain to get out of. Gravity. I can get some underneath checks over here. Take a little bit of damage for a moment.
Looks like your health and ammo counter is desynced again.
Oh, the ammo counter is decent?
How much? Well, it won't matter too much in a minute.
Does that mean you're dying? Oh no. Ow. See if I'm ever in core. That means...
Aside from Notorious, Sector 2 should be done.
Okay. Or it's about to be finished.
We still can't do a whole lot in 5, just because we don't have Varia. I guess I'll run over 6. Wait, that's too far. I would love just zoning out while you're running past the sectors and just running way past whichever sector you wanted to be in.
I am blinking out. Oh, power bomb. There we go. Energy tank. Well, I'm in 3 now. 3's pretty acquired. Wow, nothing is syncing properly. That's lovely.
Yeah,
Alrighty. We just received a donation from, oh lord, donation from Zanik00 saying Chris should say tanks whenever Seraphim gets an E-tank. Also, here's 2 beans and $5 for taunting the animals.
What?
And oh god, I forgot about that room. Ow.
Followed by a donation from Draculina just saying save the animals.
Okay, okay. Oh, that one's really sour.
That's the reason that we need to have Varia suit.
It's really good, though.
I forgot that there were like 6 ice axe in that room.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Sour raspberry is fantastic. Thank you. I'm poking to Sector 5, I think. I don't think we've been in there yet. Ow.
We have not.
We only get like 1 check, but it's something. Well, we could do the tunnel to get into 5, right? So if I went over to... Yeah. So the left one that goes into the top? That's the one that's 2. It's left. We should be in 2. Okay.
I might take some damage here in a minute from a few X. If we can get anywhere near a recharge station, that's handy.
Heading down to Sector 2 now. I'm going to use 2 to get over into 5 a different route. Should hopefully trigger the explosion stuff. you need me to stay at the recharge? It looks like you've regenerated our health anyway.
Give it a moment.
Okay, so stay here.
Just in case this boss decides it wants to screw with me today. Yeah, this boss ain't having it. Even the core's not having it. There we go.
I imagine that stuff is probably resynced now for you.
You would be correct.
Okay.
Anytime we go to a recharge station, it should resync our health and ammo.
It should.
With the exception of your power bombs.
That's weird.
Seraphine
So,
has
a weird
38
thing that
power
can
bombs.
happen that can cause some slight desyncs with ammo and the ammo in particular is just it being used while the other person's in a door transition. And so occasionally that does happen with something like a power bomb. Super missiles!
Nice.
Finally we get something.
We still don't have main missiles, which is hilarious. Also, Varia was in the Sector 5 data room. So I guess
Cool.
I'll just start heading towards the end of the game now.
Yeah. Why did I go up this way?
Actually, this kind of lets us bypass Varia a little bit too, the more I think about it. 'Cause this gets past all the ice stuff.
Yep, so I will just head on out of here. And I'll start heading topside, and if anyone wants to vote for Saber Hunt the Animals, you have maybe 5 minutes.
And it's a reminder, Save the Animals is in lead by $5.
Good people. Gonna grab this real quick. Fireball tank. So I'm supposed to say tanks when I get an energy tank. Am I supposed to say tanks when I get a power tank?
I mean, yeah, technically anything is tank for one thing or
Tanks.
another.
Oh, instead of thanks. I'm slow.
Really, Chris?
I blame the sickness. I was like,
What's
why
your
are we
excuse
saying
all the other
tanks?
time?
Somebody make this man eat a bean.
We have missile damage. And Sector 4 locks are open.
Okay, so what's our result on Saber Taunt?
You are saving the animals.
Yes!
So Chris, make sure you make a trip up there when you get back topside.
Sounds good. Leave it to
So
me.
Chris is gonna go save the animals per your lovely donations. And I'm gonna go fight one of the last bosses of the game. We can get things moving. Make sure you grab a save as soon as possible as well still.
Yeah. So X has hands, that's for sure. Used to usually having to use the fusion to freeze them. I'm forgetting that we have wave and ice, so you can just kind of. Darn.
This boss is also one of the reasons that we're using Chris's audio, is because this boss is real screechy.
Uh, hey, Chris,
Mm.
we just received a $20 donation from
Oh.
Trank. Make sure you say thanks for the beans, Chris.
No. Thanks for the donation. 4 beans of unknown
Thanks
variety.
for the donation.
So there's quite a low chance that they're good beans. Just about all of those I think are good. There's like 2 sours in there. I think I got a strawberry banana smoothie, a lemon. Oh no, it's kind of like a sour citrus altogether. Thank you. Thanks for the bean. That was... Oops.
Alright, the SAS is down. So at this point in the game, I can no longer save at all. It is just straight up disabled for me to be able to do so. There's no way out of this room, short of... Oh wait, does that actually... Excuse me?
I thought I'd do this check real
That's a
quick.
thing now?
It's a main missile.
It doesn't respawn him, does it? It doesn't? Chris,
Hmm?
I think you can leave after the SAX fight now. I can't use the save rooms up there. No, okay. Bottom of the elevator is also locked off. Yeah, I have no way to save at this point. So, at this point, we have one more fight to do that is also very, very easy to die in, especially on max stat. So regardless of whether one or both of us finish the fight, it is over once the fight is finished. So we're going to give Chris a minute to save the animals,
Lock
and then
disengaged.
go make a particular save.
Wow, that is the fastest they've ever come out. That's random. That's insane.
It is random, so they are actually all moving around in the background behind there.
That was so weird. I've never seen them just all like line up immediately.
Let me know when
Imagine
you
if we
are at
taunted
the
them.
ship.
You want me to say about? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So if we were going to taunt them, what we would have done was run up there onto the top level outside of the gate, and then just kind of like waved hi at them, dropped down through the blocks, grabbed the item, and then left.
All right, I'm at the ship.
You're at the ship? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to start the timer. Give me a hot moment. Go ahead and save.
Okay.
So what's happening here is Chris is saving in the ship's room while the timer is active, which puts his game kind of in a combination state where the end sequence is active for him, but also lets him save at the ship after it started. Because you're normally not able to save at this point at all. So, in the event we do die, Chris can reload and already have this active. Otherwise, I would have to go through and fight the SAX again, and it's just a long, tedious fight. Chris, you want to explain what just happened there?
I got bested. I'm losing.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Thanks for making me tell everyone.
You're welcome.
That is a scripted sequence here for the end. Getting hit immediately is the best thing we can do, otherwise it will just very slowly approach. So I'm down to 1 HP. If I were to pick this up and then Seraphin goes through the sequence on his side, we go back down to 1 HP again for a good while, which is not good news for me. So we're gonna wait until Seraphin also gets bested. And then that sequence starts on his side.
The Metroid screamed. And the SAX is out, so go ahead.
Nice. And now we just have to win. What is this blood suit? Oop. That's gonna hurt.
I don't know, but I
Oh, no.
like it.
I got the thing. Slight glitch with lax patch sometimes. It will. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh,
If you get hit, you get stuck in a running cycle.
and this is why we did what we did, because at this point it's all up to Chris.
Assuming it's not like the
Because Chris
beginning
can
of our
just walk-
run, where it just decides if
Chris
it
can
wants to
just
sync or
walk
not.
out of the room and back in, and it'll just re-trigger.
We're fine. I bunked the door. Okay.
Did it re-trigger? I think. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if actually now that you've re-triggered it, if it'll trigger on my side.
I don't know.
Nope, I still have enemies spawning.
What's
so-
funny is that whenever this sequence is set up to do this, I've also saved it to where all the save rooms are deactivated, so I can't save anywhere else. It still thinks it's in an escape sequence, but I have no timer. I love how we have charge and ice and we're not able to actually hurt this thing yet. Does that mean you're moving?
I mean, yeah. So like, I can start moving again, and I can just refill your health if you start getting hit again.
Oh, you're just making sure okay. I was waiting for you to do the 1 HP thing.
Nope, because it did resync for me being at the point.
Oh.
So like, I still have to go fight SAXEM, and we are still a couple minutes ahead of our actual estimate. Because so our original estimate was 50 minutes, and then an extra 10 minutes for each incentive. So we are still technically like 30 minutes ahead of incentive. It just doesn't look like it's correct downstream for our estimate, which is fine. But if you can make it out, I will go give one attempt at doing the SAS and the Metroid. Otherwise, we just call it.
Okay. Yep, mine's down.
So I'm gonna go give it one attempt while you escape. And then win or lose, that'll be the end of the run.
Time is up to you then.
Oh, should I keep the timer running then?
Yeah, keep the timer running. Because it's technically not over till we're both off the ship. Technically.
Or if Seraphim dies, the state is synced that I've won. So at that point,
They
it's
run
also
the
time.
technically
Yeah.
the weird technical
Chris
thing.
is running the timer to begin with. What am I on about?
That's what I was thinking when he said it. I'm like, wait, you have a timer too? How does that work?
No, this is a co-op. We get one timer. But yeah, this fight is just unnecessarily long because everything got multipliers on its health.
And damage.
And
Oof.
sitting through this for so long and having to do multiple attempts at the Omega Metroid is sometimes just awful. So we just take the shortcut and like somebody beat it, they're out of here, and the space station blew up, the planet blew up. It's a good day,
And the animals are saved.
I guess.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but we also found main missiles.
Oh, did we? Where were they?
On the way up to save the animals. I went to the right real quick to check that spot. It was main missiles.
Of course.
Of course. So we actually do have every item. Just not 3 locks, which, oh well. Despite the spicy start, that wasn't too bad of a seed.
Okay, so one way or another, this run is over within the next 3 minutes. Which, yeah, it doesn't put up a minute or two over time, which is not bad actually for having actually taken a death at the Omega Metroid. And having to go out of our way to save the animals.
That slow start was just unfortunate.
Yeah, that was the big kicker, is that did trip us up for a bit.
Maybe the stabilizer's active, maybe it's not. Find out after you've already brought your Shine Spark in.
it might still be active.
Probably is. %54%. Yeah, we didn't have to do any of 5 just about, except for to get to the end. No Ridley the Seed, our ears are saved.
To be fair, I think we've only had like one seed where we actually had to go do Ridley because we had done literally everything else.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Ridley had our gravity suit, which was awful.
Lovely times.
We unfortunately didn't get to show off some of the weird and interesting things you can do with Lax Patch. Because there are some things you can do, like get yourself embedded in walls during boss fights and just not be able to get hit anymore.
Yeah, those big tosses are interesting. Have some weird interactions.
You
with
can
certain
also
things.
use the big tosses to break speed booster blocks prior to getting speed booster.
I don't have the internet to watch. Are you winning, son?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I literally just won.
Nice.
So time is in like, I don't know. It's like 15 seconds, something like that. It's all it takes for the ship to come out.
Something like that.
Get ready. Time.
Nice. 1:11:44:40.
Yeah, it's solid. Cool. So that was Metroid Fusion Co-op. Metroid Fusion Randomizer Co-op.
Hard patched.
Yeah, with Lack's hard patch. So shout out to Lack for the patch to make the difficulty and the other things that happen with it. It's actually probably one of my favorite things that he's done. It makes this quite fun to play.
I enjoy True Randomizer from Bloodstained and Kind and Fair from Symphony of the Night, so go give a little shout out to those, I guess. But I thank you everyone so much for watching. There are some more interesting runs today. By all means, stick around. I know Seraphin has
I'll
a
see you guys
Tunic
back
run.
in a couple hours for Tunic Randomizer.
Yeah. You still there, Thoriel?
All right, Thoriel, get us off this planet before it explodes.